Welcome back. This is number two of my box office hits that impressed me. I got now for my second entry. I put a very underrated, very overhyped film that came out back in 1999 that a lot of people saw and were disappointed with. I don't see why, because I saw this when I was 14 and I had a ball. And that is the very first in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, the Phantom Menace. Yes, I don't hate this movie, and I never will. I have the two-disc special edition that first came out when it was on DVD. This was the very first DVD I ever got in my movie collection, and I'm damn proud of it. I saw this film when I was 14 in the theater in Ziegfeld Theater in Manhattan when I was, a young lad, and in 1999. I went with my family. I went with my brother, my sister, my aunts, my two uncles, my grandmother. It was a great experience in the theater. I left blown away with the visual effects and the awesome characters, and the plot didn't bother me. I know it bothered a lot of people. They were like, "Oh, we waited 16 years for Lucas to give us some CGI fest," but no. Let me explain why I enjoy this film. I wanted to see a Star Wars movie in the theater since I was a kid, of when I was like 10 years old. And then when this finally came out and I saw it when it was released, I was blown away. I mean, the first 10 minutes had more action than a lot of sci-fi movies nowadays. I mean, granted, Guardians of the Galaxy is better than a film like this, but I did enjoy this. My favorite character was Obi-Wan Kenobi, the young Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Ewan McGregor. I thought he stole the show. I thought he was really badass. His fight scene at the end with Darth Maul was one of the most memorable fights in the history of the Star Wars universe. I don't hate Jar Jar. I know a lot of people hate his guts, saying, "Oh, he's racist." I thought it was funny when I was a kid, when I was, a young teen. Uh, the visual effects I think still look good to this day. They look a lot better than some of the shitty CGI I've seen nowadays in like movies like Amazing Spider-Man and Jack the Giant Slayer and the Lone Ranger and R.I.P.D. and a bunch of other films that have bad CG and that passes for entertainment now. This I don't think had bad CGI. I've loved Natalie Portman. She's over here. I think she's one of the best actresses ever lived. This was her start. This is how she broke into the mainstream. I've been in love with her since I saw her in this movie with the blue white makeup and all. Liam Neeson I thought was good as Qui-Gon Jinn. I had no problem with him in the film. It's sad that they had to kill him off. Spoilers, whoever didn't see this film. I thought Darth Maul was a worthy villain. He's not as memorable as Darth Vader, but I thought his fight scenes were better. I just it's a long movie. It was 131 minutes, I believe, and this is the DVD version. But I don't think it didn't feel long to me. I mean, I've seen much longer films than this. I've seen movies that were like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I felt like I was sitting there for 3 hours. But it went by quick for me because I was so involved in the film. I love John Williams' score. The freaking in the fight scene at the end. The pod race was fantastic. I thought it was one of the coolest, spectacles I've ever seen on the big screen. Uh, it was nice seeing the references to the original. You got to see R2D2 and C3PO meet each other. You got to see a younger Yoda. You got to see the Jedi Council. You got to see familiar places like Alderaan. I mean, not Alderaan. Uh, Tatooine and a bunch of other people. I enjoy episode one. I know a lot of people hate this movie. I've heard it being bashed ever since 1999. But you know what? I don't care. I enjoy the prequels of Star Wars. I don't know why these films get the bashing that they do, saying, "Oh, Lucas is a sellout. Lucas wrote garbage. Lucas did this." Leave Lucas alone. He's already retired. He's already done everything he's done to try to please you fans. I know people are having a bitch fit about not just this, but that the original trilogies are never released. Wait till episode 7. They're probably going to re-release all the films again on Blu-ray or the next format, and then it's going to have the originals. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm a Star Wars fan to the end. I enjoyed this in the theater. I saw it again in 2012 when it was released in 3D, and I felt the same way I did back in '99. Nothing has changed. Nothing will change. I know that this movie is not perfect. It has problems, but I still enjoy it for what it is. Just like the Hunger Games, that it gets this overhyped crap. I still enjoy the Phantom Menace. I think it's very underrated. I've seen much worse Star Wars movies, like the Clone Wars movie from 2008, and I think that out of all of the films, I think this is the most underrated. I know some people would say like Attack of the Clones, but I like the Attack of the Clones, but I really enjoyed this too. So yeah, there it is, a box office hit. It made over $400 million. That's a lot of people that paid to see this back in '99 when there was no 3D movies or IMAX 3D, and it was worth paying for. It was worth seeing in the theater, and when it was re-released in 3D, I'm glad I was there to support it. I will always support Star Wars Episode 7. I got some high hopes for it. I hope it's good. Harrison Ford, get well soon, man. I can't wait to see you again in the movies because I missed you. I haven't seen you in the theater since Cowboys and Aliens, which is another underrated film. But yeah, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, I enjoyed, and that's all I can say. So that's number two. Next time I will talk to number three, a box office hit that pleased me. And stay tuned, guys. Thanks a lot. You guys are awesome. Keep watching my videos. Give a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Inbox. Whatever. Just be free. Life is too short to be just wasting opportunity. So later, guys. Bye.